Hi guys, Barnaby for Spurred On outside the lane. We've just beaten Fiorentina 3-0. A way more comfortable performance than I was expecting to get us through to the last 16 of the Europa League. Of course, let's not forget last year we were knocked out by this same team. So another example of how far this Tottenham team have come. New Tottenham, as I like to call them. The difference is palpable. Last year we had Bobby Soldado, we had Benjamin Stambouli, we had Federico Fazio playing in these games. Tonight we have young, hungry, determined players. Eric Dyer. We had Ryan Mason come in tonight. Obviously, Dele Alli, absolutely brilliant. I want to talk about why I think Spurs have not just won this game tonight, but also have kept so many clean sheets this season and been so solid and have the best defensive record in the Premier League. It's the key of playing those four players in the spine together. Lloris, Alderweireld, Dyer just in front of him, and Vertonghen or Wimmer, and also Dele Alli. So I know I've gone up to 5 players there, but the spine is everything. Obviously, I'm missing out players who've done brilliantly there. Eriksen's been fantastic. Harry Kane's been fantastic. But the solidity is all about, we have to have, in these big games coming up, Lloris, Alderweireld, Dyer just in front. Absolutely key. They were fantastic today. Toby Alderweireld, I swear to God, I feel like I could play alongside Toby Alderweireld and he'd make me into a brilliant centre-back. Kevin Wimmer just looks so calm alongside him. We're fantastic today. Yes, Fiorentina are going to keep the ball at times. Of course they are. They're an Italian team. They're from Serie A. They're up there, 3rd or 4th place in the league. They kept the ball at times, but the way we pressed, the way we hurried them up the pitch, the amount of times Dele Alli nicked the ball off their defenders and midfielders was unbelievable. I'll mention him a little bit more. He's out of the next leg, the first leg of the next round, which is devastating news for him. But to me, it's more important that he's out the first leg than the second leg. I think the second leg will be more vital. I feel it's unlikely that we'll get turned over massively by anyone in that first leg. But the way that he's been suspended is ridiculous. He took the ball round someone, he was pushed over, and he got a yellow card for simulation. Completely embarrassing. I want to talk a bit more about Ryan Mason. Just came in and looked like he'd never been away. What an incredible pro we've got there. He's been at Tottenham all his life. He loves the club. He comes in and plays well. Great finish tonight. I'm not just saying it because he scored that goal. He put it all in tonight. Coming in for Moussa Dembele, who's been fantastic. And considering how many injuries he's had and how unlucky he's been, he was fantastic. I really did think so. Also, big word about Eric Lamela. I've not always, I've given him stick over time. I do still think when he's got a lot of time to think about things, he makes the wrong decision more times than he should. However, when it's instinctive, when it comes to him like it did on the half turn for that goal, what a technically gifted player he is. Fantastic, fantastic footballer. As he gets older, I think the decision-making will come and we will have an unbelievable player on our hands. Let's just stick with him, keep giving him chances, and he will score goals like that. 6 goals in 6 Europa League games. Fantastic record. There's only one player in the whole of Europe who scored more in this competition than Eric Lamela. So I wanted to give big props out to him. I think people are going to say that they didn't think Nacer Chadli played well. They don't think he's a striker. We need to buy a striker. Look, we know we need more squad depth up front. However, Nacer Chadli wasn't blessed with being given lots of chances tonight. He ran his nuts off all night, ran the channels, worked hard, got his foot in when needed. And he's a beast, and he had the shot that led to the Lamela goal. He got himself in good space, made a good run. I think it's all right. I think everything's all right. And when it comes to it, if necessary, we've got Son to bring off the bench. So all in all tonight, fantastic performance, amazing result, 3-0. Let's make sure that this is another bit of bouncing back from our defeat against Palace, like we've bounced back all season. 6 wins on the spin after the Leicester one, 3 or 4 wins on the spin after the Newcastle defeat. Let's have 3 or 4 more. We've got a huge week coming up, absolutely huge week. Let's make the most of it. Onwards and upwards. Swansea at home on Sunday. We can go 7 points ahead of Man City. Let's make sure we beat them. Guys, let me know what you thought of my match review in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel on YouTube and follow us on Twitter @SpurredOnTV. Come on, you Spurs.